I'm gonna start with the actual product itself here, and I'm gonna use drugstore beauty blender and drugstore brushes. The only thing I'm not gonna use that's not from the drugstore is this Sephora brush, which yeah, but everything else, as for like the concealer and the powders and stuff, are all from the drugstore. So let's go. So here it is. The first thing we're gonna do is open it up. So I'm gonna pour it onto here because there's no pump. Oop, that's a really generous amount. I just want to show it off to you there. Now it's not that runny, but it is a little bit runny, but not that much. Now the big deal is, like, everyone's talking about how this is comparable to MAC makeup and how a lot of people are using it because it just looks like the same almost consistency as MAC. Now from what I'm told, this is a medium coverage. It's not a full coverage. And so yeah, I'm gonna put this on here. So what I'm doing is I'm dabbing it on with my brush, and I'm gonna go over it with my beauty blender to smooth it all out. And I usually always do a shade darker than me, so I have something to build up from. Put that under there. So far it feels good on the skin. Dabbing it on there. Do a little dab there for you, so I can just go ahead and let it set. Trying to get it all in there. Alright, so I still got some stuff here. I'm gonna put my brush down. I'm gonna grab the beauty blender. I'm gonna see if it can pick up anything from here. And then I'm going to beauty blend this in. I think it's setting in very nicely. This beauty blender was actually like $5, and it's been working pretty well. It may absorb a little bit of makeup, but nothing major for what it was. Alright. Okay, I feel like I look very natural. It feels very soft. Now guys, honestly, here it is. This is the concealer that I'm gonna use, also by the same brand. Now this is in what they call Fair, I think it's Fair Glam or Fair Clam, I don't know, but it's just Fair. Alright, so I'm gonna just put that some in there. I'm gonna dab. Now I like a really strong highlight, so what I do, and again, some makeup a little bit goes a long way. I don't know if that's what is gonna go on with going on here, but I'm just gonna put on a normal amount that I would normally do. All right. Now I heard a lot of good things about this concealer, and of course, you know, I get a concealer that is lighter than my skin tone, so I can really use it as a highlight a little bit. All right, a little bit there. Very tribal. All right. And I like to put some here. There, and then to give a little bit of a lift, here, because my smile seems to frown, and so I need to get that corrected. Need to go see a doctor about getting maybe injected so it can look lifted. Okay, you know me, I like to let the makeup set sometimes, let it set in for a little bit. Once the whole look is done, I'm gonna go over it with a few sprays of MAC Fix Plus. But other than that, this is gonna be all drugstore products. Like I said, the brushes, the concealer, the foundation, even the powder. Okay, and here's what the powders look like. I got one dark one and one light one. All right, and it's not true to tone. You're seeing it's really, really light. It's not that light. All right, so gonna get a different brush here. I'm gonna get a clean brush now. I'm gonna try to blend some of this in real quick. Okay. And I'm kind of wary because, like I said, this is the first time I'm actually using this product here. So I'm kind of toying with it a little bit. Okay. Time to blend this out. Okay. Looks like it's going in nicely. And I'm sorry about my other video, the fragrance video. I don't know what happened with that video quality. I look kind of washed out. I don't know what was going on with that. Let me see. Okay. Feels nice. Look at that deep highlight. That old good drag queen highlight, honey. That's what I like to use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here for about just a couple minutes. I'm gonna let the makeup set into the oils of my skin for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I wasn't gone too long, maybe about 2 minutes. I'm gonna dab some of it in there some more. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of the bronze portion. So here is the powder. That was the color of not the concealer, but the color of the foundation. And the packaging here, the bottom has a mirror and there's a sponge here. So then you would put this down so that the mirror is underneath. And now that I found the sponge, okay, and I'm gonna dab here in places where I can still see where I didn't highlight it at, because that's almost gonna act like a natural contour. I'm just going off the sides here. And of course I'm gonna dab it here on my nose, side of my nose. I can separate some of that highlight concealer so I don't look like one nose. You can see a little bit of a dimension there. And that way my nose looks slightly contoured. And then what I like to do, I like to put some of the product underneath the nose. And I like to put just a little bit at the very tip of the nose. Okay. Okay, so you can still see a little bit of that concealer highlight. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Just trying to create some of this glam here. All right, so now I'm gonna grab the, this is kind of like the highlight, not really, but this is the same color as the concealer, but I'm gonna use it as the highlight. I'm gonna lift it. Oh, and this looks a little different in the back. Mine didn't have that, the other one didn't have it. So let it have that. It's gonna get, what is this called? Set and Smooth Powder, okay, by Fit Me. Okay, and it really is like just like it's all over the place. I don't know if you can kind of see that. That's cool. So far, I'm really liking it. Okay, so oh, gotta put my thing back in there. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna blend that out. You can see I look a lot more like in your face. I really am liking it. I actually am liking it. It's crazy. I didn't think I would. And traditionally, most people, when they would use this product, they would just put the whole foundation on and then put a little bit of the concealer on and then blend it and they're good to go. But with me, what I did is I put a lot of the foundation on, a lot of the concealer on to create, and I got the concealer lighter than my skin tone. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it looks very different here. Because I like to give, like I always, just personally, I love to have like a really deep highlight. Part of being raised by drag queens, like I always say in my videos. But yeah. But what's strangely enough is being in this light, I can really see everything. All right. So I'm gonna get my brush here. Let's see, the full one. And I'm gonna start brushing everything in. You see how you can see a little bit of the line between the two? My goal is to just brush it where that way you don't get to see that much of a definition. When you're traveling, on the go, anything like that, I'll definitely pick this up. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this one here, which was the same color as the whole full face I used. I'm just gonna go ahead and just mix it in there. See, it doesn't not. What I like is that it does not really make a big mess. Because normally I can see like my black shirt would start to get a lot of the you know, makeup all over it and stuff, but it's not doing that here. I look a little bit more dusted and normal. You can still see underneath it all where the highlight was at. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use a setting spray to set it all in. That way I don't look so cakey. All right, so here's a setting spray by MAC Fix Plus. And you know, I like to use a generous amount. And let me see. Alright, so thank you for watching. I absolutely love the product. I don't think I'm going to do that much of a deep highlight next time, but I really do like it. The overall look pretty good on me. I like it a lot. So let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, and I'll see you next video. Peace.